Previously on Survivor Dearborn. At the beginning of the game, Jacob had it all: a strong alliance, winning team, and knowledge to where the immunity idol was. But quickly, his game was falling apart. He constantly looked for idols and leaked the information of Cam's idol to Elena. On day 2, he told Cam that he found the idol in his bag, hoping to find trust. But Cam was out for blood.
After Elena told me that he was telling her that I have the idol, I need to get rid of him, and Elena didn't tell anyone else, I don't think.
At the challenge, the Blue Tribe started strong, getting a solid lead over the Red Tribe. The Red Tribe realized they couldn't win with strength, so they opted to mind games, taunting the Blue Tribe.
Alright guys, we can live for you when you guys get a mask. Alright?
Yeah, it's not helpful that you guys are weak.
Which angered them.
And I think that just shows a little lack of character.
It didn't do them any good, and the Blue Tribe still won the challenge, sending them to Tribal Council. Jacob was told by his old alliance that Michael was the vote.
We're just saying Michael because the last challenge he didn't even go up. Yeah. Right. And that
But Jacob sensed his blind side.
But I'm really worried of a blind side, to be honest.
With nothing to save him, Jacob was voted out unanimously.
Snitches get stitches, Jacob.
The tribe is spoken.
13 are left, who will be eliminated tonight.
So we have to win this one to go into merge with numbers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If we go with numbers, I think everyone here will vote with us.
Yeah. We have a good group here.
Yeah, I think our team's like a strong group.
After that tribal council, feeling pretty good because Jacob was pretty sketchy and I didn't really know if I could trust him or not. And he was always looking around like at night. He got up in the middle of the night to look around for an idol, so I was just kind of scared. Now it feels good to not have him, and I think our team's better without him. Sorry, Jacob.
Old Brad, Charlie and Ryan were saying that they thought they could, if Brenner made it through the merge, they thought they could get him to their side.
That's the thing.
Because Charlie and Brenner are really good friends.
Yeah. I talked about his alliances after the merge. I did not trust Jacob after that merge.
Mm-hmm. No, because he'll definitely go side with Charlie.
Yeah, I know. I hope I know I can trust you.
I'm sorry, Jacob, that you had to go. I told Elena I had the idol. That wasn't okay for me. Just told me you wouldn't tell anyone. So I knew immediately I had trust issues with you. Hopefully I don't have trust issues with Elena, and hopefully I can make these alliances a little stronger.
We'd get so lucky if it was tug of war.
Yeah.
I feel like they wouldn't even want to do it.
Yeah, they'd just be like, alright, well, we'll just go try it.
Well, it was a tough decision. We had it all planned out before. We were canoodling, and we decided the decision before, when we changed teams, and then I just had to trust in my teammates.
So if no one here trusts Emily,
trust
then
her,
we can pretend to trust her, use her for a vote, and
she wants to
get
be with me and Michael.
and
She's we're getting back
so
together.
if we can knock off their
Do you
other
think she
players,
really
then we
wants
can just
it?
use
Yeah.
Emily and then
But
get
she
her
didn't
out.
tell us about the
Okay,
idol.
I'm thinking Ryan first.
Wow.
I go Ryan.
Either
If
Ryan
we're
or
not gonna go
Charlie.
Emily, if we're gonna keep her around, we go
Because I feel like
Ryan
she'll swap loyalties. She doesn't care. She
No,
wants to
she
win.
just
So
wants to
we'll
win.
use her for
Yeah.
the vote and then we'll
Yeah.
cut her off.
I think
us
Charlie
about the idol, but
Charlie
we
and
were,
Ryan are
like,
gonna
remain
stay
alliance.
together.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll keep her around for the vote because I feel like she'll
Yeah.
jump ship to join us if we win this next challenge.
Yeah.
I'm really sad that Jacob got voted out. Jacob was a little bit disloyal. word on the street has it that he was going through Cam's bag, so I could have been next.
That was a pretty nerve-wracking council.
Yeah.
I was trying not to laugh.
It was very interesting too.
I was like, oh.
It kind of felt good when he was gone because I never knew what he was gonna do.
He was really unpredictable.
Yeah.
He can noodle along.
He had it all set up, like,
he was canoodling,
before
like,
the actual
when
thing.
we were all
He's been
chilling
talking to,
here
like,
and saying
everyone.
we weren't cool,
He
and
kept saying
was
he
like-
went through your bag or something.
What?
I don't know, to see if he had an idol, and he's like, yeah, he has one. I'm like,
Yeah, Jacob like went through my stuff, but I don't have one. Like it's like really confused me. Like he was like, I just like saw him like shuffling through my goods. I'm like, oh.
Just looking for your crackers.
But then at like 11 o'clock last night, he went out looking for idols. So then he like had his flashlight out again. Yeah. Like after we went to bed.
really?
I mean, yeah, I thought you would have seen him. He was just like maybe he was just chilling, but like
I was past that.
Yeah, I thought so.
can't trust them snakes in the grass.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I don't think so because he wasn't really on anyone's trusted side. He wouldn't
He was
want to
gonna
do
tell
that.
Val, but I told him to stop talking.
Okay. And so we had to get rid of him.
Now it's like a free for all.
Yeah.
So we just voted off Jacob. What made me nervous was he was doing a lot of talking. He told me Cam had an idol, which is really good for me, but it was making me a little worried because he was getting a little sneaky in making plans to vote people out really early before we even won or lost a challenge.
We also have it'd be really good. Because then we just have to do the other side. For sure help.
Yeah.
If that's alright with you.
Yeah.
Oh, gee. No, I'm saying 3 of us. I didn't mean to say 2.
We all got shot.
Yeah. Y'all.
Y'all. All y'all.
It's
All
the
y'all.
best type of, the best type of alliance is the one where everyone has like
That was on Wiki how
yeah,
to survive.
survivor. We read the same article.
Another one? Romantic couplings. Don't do
I
it.
didn't watch that.
Yeah, you go to the end with someone and one of you is gonna win $1 million.
The other one still was 100,000. You want to know what happened? These two went to the Rob Mariani, Boston Rob, and this girl named Audrey made it to the final of the season. Audrey won, got the $1 million. He got like 100,000 for getting second place. And so he proposes to her at the reunion show. They're still married. They have like 5 kids, and he came back and won another season. So he got another $1 million. Yeah. So they're like
making some bank.
$2 million.
But I mean, that goes pretty quick.
And they're still married. Like they're not like separated.
Did Aubrey win? What's
She won All Stars season 8.
Damn.
Awesome. Well, if you guys want to get married, then
I want to keep what we have right now. I think that's our best bet. I don't think one of us going with them is a good thing. I don't think all of us going with them is a good thing.
If we have the chance to vote out Val again, we do it.
All right.
Again. Come on in, guys.
We're all here another week.
Blue Tribe, getting your first look at the new Red Tribe. Jacob voted out at the last tribal council. Alright, Santana will take it back. Immunity is back up for grabs. For today's challenge, 5 people will make their way down a field using only 3 crates and 2 pieces of wood. In order to advance, one part of the wood has to be touching the crate. If at any point somebody falls, they have to start over at the beginning. I know you guys have more, but this challenge was designed for 5. So you guys have 6 people sit 1 person out, and sit 2 people out cannot be Evan or Cam. Alright, for the Red Tribe, Lily and Delano sitting out. For the Blue Tribe, Santana sitting out. Playing for immunity. Survivors ready. Go!
Here, give me the other plate.
Andre shows his off. Pretty far.
6 different places.
Ryan's also trying to get that crate.
Oh yeah, give me that.
Bench try. Three of their biggest guys play.
Can you build that across?
Follows. That's right.
This is crazy. Grade's coming up. What's coming up? What's coming up? Uh-oh! 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 Here. I got it. Uh-oh!
They might have to focus on getting that and then winning it.
Crate's coming up.
Everybody, holding on.
What's coming up?
They fix their mistakes, but they're still behind.
No! Andre, dude, bro, fall off for us. Crate's coming up! What's coming up? Make sure, yeah. Andre, put your foot on that wood.
Good? Got it. Red tribe taking advantage. The rule may be blue tribe did not hear.
What's coming up?
Wood first. Now foot is dangerously close to the ground.
Try to go on this. I can't.
Crate's coming up. Crate's coming up.
Oh no!
We got the wood coming up.
Oh, Andre.
Stop rocking. Wood.
Sorry.
It's not that bad.
Hey, no, it's that because we can walk to it.
No, you could.
We can walk to it. Yeah, put this down. Put it down. We can walk.
Fall off and get it.
Wait. Hey, Andre, keep your foot on that wood.
Got you.
Yep, I got you. No? Alright, just lean that. Shift back forward. Alright, you're gonna let go. Yeah, sorry. I got it. Yeah, alright, now we got wood first coming out, sorry. Crate's coming up. Wait,
Balance.
I know. It's a new Navy.
Good.
Alright.
Yeah, keep your foot on that wood.
Oh, no, we can't be putting the things on top of each other.
Something that they didn't notice.
What?
Can we be putting these on top of each other?
Shift it forward. Yeah, can we put your phone? Hey, if you can't get it off.
Very good.
Hey, don't
Good,
get
step back up.
Up there. Blow at it. Guys,
Ryan,
blow
now.
at it.
Halfway there.
Charlie.
Whoa, Charlie. Whoa.
Three falls over again.
Yeah, hey, hold on, Ryan. You don't want to sit there.
Oh, Ryan dropped. Oh, we can't reach.
Ryan, no!
That's wrong.
Ryan, what are you doing?
That's not.
Trying to dance you guys.
You want me to tell you? Crate's coming up. What's coming up? Hey, Andre,
Evan.
I'm not trash talking you.
No.
Idol over there. Anthony, no.
Hey, yeah, good shit up there, guys.
team takes the lead. Red Tribe, almost to the end. Blue Tribe has to make big. I'm used to gunfire, so your yelling doesn't really scare me. After this next one. Good. Almost there for Red.
Oh yeah. Have to get that morning wood over here. Wood.
Remember, you have to make it to the bag. Good jump. But if you land, it's not a far jump at all, Elena. Elena, can you make this jump?
Yes, yes, I can make that jump.
Mel's on.
Oh wait.
Go. They can't make that. They can't make that.
Elena's on.
Go.
Yeah! You guys gotta restart, but it's too late. Red Tribe, who wants it? Red Tribe, you guys can head back to camp. Blue Tribe, got nothing for you. See you guys at Tribal again.
Enjoying Survivor Dearborn so far? Head on over to survivordearborn.weebly.com, click the fan favorite voting tab, scroll down, click on the link, select your favorite player, and press submit. You can vote for whoever you want, as many times as you want. Voting closes the night before the finale. Enjoy the rest of the season.
Oh yeah.
Won the last challenge heading into the merge, so I think we're in a pretty good spot. The other teams, if they weren't already, they're going to be pretty broken down now. Probably have a couple smaller alliances in there, but probably not going to be one unit like we are. So we have the numbers going in, so hopefully we can ride it out. So we're the last 7 there, and then it's individual from there. So
Work smarter, not harder. That's what I always say.
Gosh, I really would have liked to win that challenge. I thought that our teamwork was excellent. Our communication was great. Right now, it seems like Charlie's pulling all the strings, but I'm starting to gain more influence, especially since I pulled aside Andre and Anthony previously to tell them, I think that, their voice should be heard. I think that the votes are going to go to whoever is least likely to be helpful in a post-merge alliance.
It made me feel really bad. Not just losing, but they were just being mean, saying mean things to me, like teasing me.
Yeah, they were way out of line on that one.
We knew that would happen.
I mean, they got the egos the size of fucking China. So.
I don't appreciate all the things that they've said.
Yeah, no one does.
They're not gonna make it.
But that's the thing, okay, one person's leaving, but in the merge, they're not getting anybody from over here because we all feel the same way that they're being, jerks.
It's going to be hard to want to align with any members of the other team post-merge because they've just been so nasty and, unsportsmanlike towards us. But, I'll do what I got to do to survive.
Here's the thing, too, my point is, okay, have you ever thought about the reason you're still here is because of the fact that your team keeps winning? Flip the scenario. If you guys were on our side, do you think we would still be here? Do you think Vale would waste the time to Delano and Michael? They probably don't feel too safe right now. So right now they're probably happy they won so that they have a guarantee to the merge, and then they're probably hoping to flip. We can flip Delano. You can flip Michael. Right now, there's a lot of animosity, not even in our tribe, but it's definitely for the Red Tribe, specifically one of their players who shall remain nameless, but it's pretty easy to tell who it is.
Another challenge, another loss. This time it's a lot different than last. We've decided that we're not really going to talk to each other. We're going to do what we want to do. We did talk to each other before we decided on that, though. and I think the consensus is Santana. I'm not going to say anything this time, obviously, but you know, it's sad to see her go, but I think she's the one that we trust the least. Even though we trust her, I think we trust her the least, and our goal obviously is to sway people from the other side, and I just don't think she can do that with Cam. And I think we have a better shot with Evan than she has with Cam. And Michael's got his brother and Lily, hopefully, so that's what we're hoping for.
So we just lost our other challenge, and I didn't participate because it was a balance challenge, and not my strong suit. Which I found out, like, I don't have a lot of strong suits. I think a lot of my strong suits are like more like mind and mental games. Like the puzzles are really good. Came as a team and just said to vote whoever you want to vote for. I really hope no one was canoodling while I was in the bathroom cleaning out my flesh wound. Popped a blister in between my toes, so you know, I'm just crumbling, but I really hope they're not trying to vote me out, not trying to canoodle and conspire against me. I'm not sure who I'm going to vote for. Part of me wants to vote for Anthony, but he's still true blue. I feel bad at this point because I think we've come together as a team and we all kind of like each other at this point, even though they all kind of like backstabbed me earlier, but you know, minor details.
She's just like telling us right now that she'll go along with us.
She wants to save on this game.
Almost every single one of us voted for her. So.
Because once we get to merge, people are gonna be switching.
I'm not in the best position. The tribal is either gonna go me or Santana. I think though that I have a better chance of staying because I think the alliance between Emily, Andre, Ryan, and Charlie are gonna vote for me.
I think we're gonna have my just
I don't want to have to vote anyone out. I hope that the person that I give the vote to doesn't take it seriously, or no, doesn't take it personally. Right now, it's between Santana or Michael for me. Or not Michael, Anthony. I'm so sorry, Anthony. Anthony for me.
I think I might flip a coin. That sounds bad.
Yeah,
that sounds awful, but
that's even worse, yeah.
Alright, we'll go pick a rock. If it's beige,
If it
we know what we
looks
got.
like one of the letters.
Yeah, if it's beige.
Well, a brief hiatus. Welcome back.
Thank you, Jeff.
Ryan.
Yes, sir.
Let's start with you.
Mm-hmm.
You led the team on that one, from what I saw. Comment on how you think your team did.
I think we had a good strategy, and our team was communicating. We were working effectively. We were in the lead for most of the time, but we didn't adapt to how the game played out. So our strategy was great because from the very start, everyone was on the same page. We knew exactly what to do. But once the other team found a more effective way to do it, we didn't take the risk to do what they were doing and to go a little faster. And so they ended up inching us out. But I'm proud of my team. I'm proud of how we performed. Nothing like some of the other challenges where we really got beat down. I think that this was a great performance for us. We just wasn't great enough.
Charlie, it's kind of hard to notice that the red team was talking trash a little bit. How do you feel about that?
I got a little angry during the challenge that we won previously. This time, I was trying to tell my teammates, you know, don't even look at them. Focus on us. They're focusing on themselves. They're going to mess up. They're going to mess up. You know, they didn't mess up and they got lucky for that. They focused on us more than they focused on themselves. And, you know, they ended up inching us out. It shows their character, and I think it shows how they're playing this game. And I don't think they're going to make it far if they keep that attitude. You know, they're being sore winners, for sure.
Santana, you got votes at the last time you were here. Do you feel the same kind of nervousness you felt at the last one?
Well, the last one, I knew I was getting votes, but I also knew I had that idol, so I wasn't that nervous. And this one, I honestly have no clue what's going to happen, so yeah, I'm a little nervous.
Do you know who it's between?
No.
Does anybody know who it's between?
We decided that we're not going to talk about anything. We're going to go in with who we want.
Is that because last time you talked about it, Santana found an idol?
Santana's the one that introduced that.
Santana introduced it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we stuck with it.
Oh, can I say something about our team?
Yeah, go for it.
I think that going into the merge, whether, you know, and whenever that will happen, this core group is going to be very united because we've been through so much more loss. And the feeling of loss, it's more binding, you know, like the commercial, you know, the hottest fires meld the hardest steel. You know, winning doesn't unite anybody.
Us being forced to talk to each other makes it so that we are closer. Like Ryan said, like when they're winning, they're probably just having fun. Like they're like doing their own thing. Like, and I would much rather be having fun than voting someone out. But it gets us going and it gets us ready. And I don't know if they're as ready as we are now.
Does anybody know that they're not going home today? So it's completely up in the air. Okay. Andre, we'll see what happens. You're up.
For me to survive, I think it has to be you.
Sorry, Anthony. Last one of True Blue.
I'll go tally the votes. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you want to play it, now would be the time to do so.
Play that idol. Play that idol.
Once the vote's read, the decision is final. Person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, Santana. Anthony. Anthony. It's 2 votes, Anthony. Santana. 2 votes, Santana. 2 votes, Anthony. Santana. 3 Santana. 8th person voted out of Survivor Dearborn Blood versus Water. Santana. Santana, your tribe is still open.
Thanks, y'all.
Head out that way.
Look at that alliance, though.
Another tough vote out. We'll see where the game takes you from here. See you guys at the next challenge. You guys can head back to camp. Stay tuned for scenes from our next episode. Next time on Survivor Dearborn, it's time for everyone to drop their buffs. You guys are merged now. There is no challenge. Psych.
An advantage could change the course of the whole game.
I just got voted out right before the merge. I'm a little hurt. You know, like, the team had to do what they had to do, and, like, I'm a little upset, but I'm ready to watch now and, like, see how this all plays out. I honestly had a good run. For me, like, a girl who, like, no clue what Survivor isn't about, I made it a lot farther than I thought it was gonna be. And, you know, I had a power move in there. Like, who thought I would do that? So, you know what? Good luck to both teams. I've got alliances on both. Well, I guess only one now, not the one that just voted me off. But you know what? All's good in the hood. See you next season.
It's a video.